I don't know what I think about when I do it. Nothing. Anything. Mowing the lawn. The pattern on my kids' pajamas. My job.
And you're a man of science.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Who drives with his eyes closed.
Much of a sign.
Not much to say. Road joke.
Yeah, dig it.
Coffee?
You're a saint.
Lawrence?
Bingo.
I didn't, we didn't... You in trouble?
Not particularly. Just, you know, passing through.
Yeah. It's very unexpected, Would you like to, come inside?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You grew up?
Yeah, well, that happens. Elizabeth, this is my brother Lawrence.
Welcome to our home, Lawrence. It's good to meet you at last.
We also have a son. He's 4. We were gonna take him to a picnic.
I won't stay that long.
I didn't mean that.
So, let's get you more comfortable. How about that? Come on.
Put some clothes here for you. And a towel.
Some soap you have here, Ed.
So how have you been? Diary says you're living up in Reno.
I'm fine now. I've had my troubles, but I've been working.
Working? Good. Working where?
I don't remember where. I hear you're a big eye surgeon.
We're only making 4 sandwiches. You don't have to cut the whole thing.
Lawrence, this is our son. Jonathan, say hello to your uncle. He's a little shy.
Don't do this, Lawrence.
Silvio. Oh.
That's me. I'm a Philly Willy.
You never told me he liked kids.
How would I know? I haven't seen him in 15 years. He used to write to Derry, but Derry hasn't heard from him in quite some time.
Relax, honey. They're just playing. I think he's sweet. He needs you, you know. You can see it a mile away.
It's crazy. He's a null hypothesis.
A what?
It's a scientific term.
He's not science. He's family.
No. You're my family. Loyalty only goes so far.
Yeah? Says who? Take care of him, Ed.
And what about the teeth? Ah, blinding. A toothpaste smile. Very good.
All right. Why don't you say goodnight?
Good night.
There you go. Good night.
I'll get a little bit. Hey. You remember this?
The fly?
Come on, Lawrence. Let's hear it.
Musca domestica.
Bingo.
I was thinking, can I stay for a few days?
I wouldn't really,
I thought you might say that.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Here. Can I give you this?
Hey, not bad.
There's a bus later. I'll take you.
Can I keep your clothes?
Sure. I never thought I'd have clothes you'd actually want.
Weird, isn't it? Here you are, driving me to the bus again.
Lawrence, I am sorry.
Look at it scientifically, Ed. The information doesn't bode well. That wouldn't take me in either.
Piedmont, intercity bus number 17 now ready.
I'll see you.
All ticketed passengers to be on board, please. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, you.
Is Lawrence with you?
No, he said he wanted to get back on the road. He said to say goodbye.
How long will you be?
I'll be back soon. I I just want to make sure he doesn't get off the bus this time.
I love you.
And I love you too. You were the scientist, Lawrence. Explain why I've grown into a life I feel I don't deserve, while you are my flesh and blood, my own brother, and I've just driven you out of my life. Once this would have been unthinkable. Once you were the one who taught me everything I knew, and the things you kept to yourself were the secrets of life that haunted me.
You going to that seniors party tonight?
Exactamento. Why, you want to come?
Edward, there's macaroni and cheese in the refrigerator, but be sure to have dairy and heat it up for you. Hot food should always be eaten hot.
Always? What about leftover chicken? How about that?
Lawrence. That is very nice, Derry. Very nice.
Bravo, Derry! One more time since we're not totally insane yet!
Lawrence, going to the seniors' party tonight?
Visiting my mother?
Henry. Never mind. Henry! Hello. Come on in. Oh, look at these. Oh, you shouldn't have.
Just a small token.
I'll get a vase. Henry, they're lovely. Absolutely lovely.
And I have something for you, Edward.
Bible stories for every day.
Faith, Edward. If our days are not guided by it, they're not guided at all. Right?
What about logic, Mr. Hallam? Doesn't that guide us?
There. Now, isn't this nice? Look. A place of honor. Henry, please, come sit and make yourself comfortable. Does it seem a little warm to you in here?
Very warm this evening.
Who's the duckling?
Me?
Do you see another one? What's your name?
Edward. I'm Lawrence Sellers' brother.
Don't know him. Not much.
Lawrence Sellers, he's right inside.
Inside where? Inside here? Oh, shy little duckling. Well, you weren't so shy when you were spying on us, were you?
Hey, Stacy. Let him spy on this. Lawrence, it's me.
Oh, we're not gonna hurt you. No, we're just gonna take a closer look at you.
Get out your tweezers.
Ow. Oh, well, now you just broke my fingernail.
Is that how you introduce yourself, Ed? Want to
Teach you about manners, Ed.
Put out, Sellers.
Stacy, I'd like you to meet my brother, Edward.
Tell him to cram it, Stacy. Sellers is a wuss.
It's nice to meet you, Edward Sellers. I forgive you for hurting me.
Let me introduce you to somebody.
Get out of here.
Meet Butch.
Go.
Boy,
Get out of here. Run!
Thinking back on it, I should have known at this first glimpse of it that your downfall would be an inability to forget a defeat or an insult. But to my eyes back then, it only added to your mysterious power. Most of our town thought you were a juvenile delinquent, Lawrence. But I know now your battles were somehow connected to Mother.
Blessed is the man who walks not in counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. I knew it. Don't stop, dear. We'll find solace in the words. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on that law he meditates day.
Morning, Mrs. Sellers.
Morning.
There was a fight last night we'd like to talk to Lawrence about.
A fight?
Yes, ma'am. One of the boys was pretty beat up. He's in the hospital.
Oh, no.
Some kind of trouble, Mother?
Lawrence.
It's all right. I can talk to him. I'd like to have a little conversation with you. There was a fight last night in town, over on Front Street. I have no memory of it. About 11 o'clock? There's some guys who say you were involved. I have no memory of it. Unless you have a problem with that. You got a busted up face.
When I found the good book, after your father, shortly before you were born, Edward, I found the answer to many things. The point is, one day you may have to take care of your brother.
The thing about science is it's predictable. And if something's predictable, you can control it. Remember that, Ed. Knowledge is power.
Okay?
The key to it is scientific classification. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Consider this the start of your real education.
I don't think I'll remember all that kingdom stuff.
Yes, you will, because I'll teach you how. Look at this. What do you see?
oranges and some green leaves.
And what's the difference with this one?
I think you just scratched it.
Come on, Ed. Think. Observe.
More oranges. The bigger, I think.
Exactly. You think. Meaning it's useless. Scientifically speaking, what good does it do you?
It's Derry's art.
Art? Art is an abstraction. It's not the truth. There's no order to it. But look here. This represents the truth.
Lies?
No. Phoenica sericata. Order Diptera. Division Schizophora. We could be in the Sahara Desert, in the Edo tribe, for instance, and I could say Phoenica sericata, and you would picture this little green blowfly. Or I could say Musca domestica, and you would picture this black housefly. With art, there's no way you could do that. Scientific logic, Ed. It's all you need to know.
King Philip, come out for God's sake. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. King Philip, come out for God's sake.
Just some little announcement sometime in the near future.
Look at you. Tell me.
Well, Henry and I, we've been... What? We've been intimate.
Ooh.
Don't look at me like that. He's hinted at marriage.
Well, I should hope so. After all, you are the school guidance counselor.
Stop.
Oh, marriage. When?
Sometime soon, I think. It's time. It would be so good for the kids. And poor little Lottie. She needs a mother.
Oh, my. So I guess this...
Yes. A toast. To me. To being a full-fledged woman and wife again.
Who did this? Mother!
Something unpleasant has happened. But it's important to remember that we are a family. Is there anything more important than that? Now, we'd like to know which one of you two is responsible for this.
It's a beautiful painting, Derry.
You really think so? I know the guilty one of you will come forward. The conscience never rests, you know.
I did it.
Could you?
All right. Give me one example of a miracle.
Lawrence, you cause us such sadness.
Us? Who's us?
All of us.
It's, you don't cause me sadness.
Shut up, Edward.
Derry.
Is that what they teach you in Bible study?
Lawrence is causing us all sadness, and God is sad too.
Wait a sec. I'm causing God sadness? God is sad because Lawrence Sellers is asking for some proof? What's the theological basis for that
That's
one?
enough.
Well, let me get this straight. So because of me, everyone is sad. God is sad, the Egyptians are sad, the Ethiopians
The
are
Shroud
sad.
of Turin.
That is a very good example of a miracle. Lawrence?
I'm choking.
Put his hands up. No, raise his arms up.
Lawrence?
And so I die from the Last Supper of macaroni and cheese.
You are a jerk.
If the trachea is blocked, a person can't talk. Remember that, Ed. If somebody asks for help, they aren't really choking. And that is the scientific truth.
Sweet heavens.
Lovely, Darien. Music of the spheres.
Oh, it was. It was. Oh, our own private recital. What more could a family ask for?
Shall we?
Yes. Just be a minute. Edward. Edward, you'll be sure to get Lottie home safely, won't you? And remember, we must be very kind to her, as if she were your sister.
I don't like whistling. Either a person has something to say or...
Do you have any opinion on the subject of siblings?
What are you talking about?
You know, brothers and...
I know what the word means.
Did you ever want any?
Maybe you should go back to whistling. And you don't have to go so slow for my benefit. I'm not gonna break.
That's a bit big on you, champ.
Does Mr. DiNardino know that you borrowed it? Lawrence, why do you steal from him? He was Dad's best friend.
Sometimes the question answers itself.
What's that?
Our mother crying.
What's wrong?
What do you think? He dumped her.
What's that? Howland was a nice...
Buy the cow when you can steal the milk.
What's that mean?
It means Howland is a self-righteous hypocrite, and that's the worst kind of liar you can be. Remember that, Ed.
Mom?
Not supposed to have coffee.
Because it's going to stunt my growth?
Mom says.
Can I have some?
No.
No.
I want you all to do me a favor, will you? Mr. Howland is a decent gentleman, not to mention your school principal. And I want you to remember this. Whatever happened here, I don't want you to hold it against him. Will you promise me that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Lawrence?
Whatever happened here?
Please?
And then he just dumps you?
Don't hold it against him, Lawrence. The only freedom is in forgiveness.
Then I guess I'll never be free. Something missing here, Ed?
Well, Mr. DiNardino was talking to this cop and...
Ed, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Well, you threw my stuff away.
I think you broke something.
Come on, I'll let you hit me back.
No, you won't.
Slug me.
Cut it out, all right?
Come on, Ed, knock my brains back.
I don't want to, okay?
What's the matter with you? Everybody wants to. Hit me. Come on.
No, all right?
You want it so bad you don't even know it. Hit me. Hit me.
No, come on.
Hit me.
Stop.
Hit me. Hit me.
Quit acting crazy, Lord.
Hit me. Hit me. Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Oh, just like in a restaurant. Edward, what a good creation.
It's nothing.
Nothing. Edward, who did this to you? Edward.
I have no memory of it.
What did you just say to me? Where is he? Where is he?
Lawrence, he went out a couple hours ago.
Right here.
What did you do to him?
Didn't tell her, Lawrence.
Lawrence Sellers, you are not dragging your brother down with you. Do you
I swear I didn't tell her.
Do you?
I didn't tell her, I swear.
Get out. Get out of this house!
I swear, Lawrence.
I love you, but I am not letting you destroy us all. You are never going to get help from us again. You say that. I am never going to get help from my family ever again.
I'll help you. So you decided not to stay at one of your girlfriend's house?
One day, Ed, I'm gonna seem like a major disappointment to you.
You know, Mom, I think she's gonna let you back in a day or two. She's changing. I'm old enough to notice.
You're not old enough to notice anything.
Well, fine, but she's still changing.
She changed when Dad split.
Why?
She found religion. Like faith was gonna explain everything.
No, I mean, why did he... Why do you have to go?
What difference does it make? You okay?
Oh, yeah. Doesn't even really hurt anymore.
It's not exactly the point, is it? Look at me. I'll never hit you again. Things will be different now.
I remember that moment, Lawrence. It was like after a rainstorm when the electrical charge had suddenly just vanished from the air. Then, before our eyes, you forced yourself to become a different person. Your change was a miracle to all of us, and I've often wondered about it. I've thought about the iron act of will this reinvention required, and whether you actually believed you had changed, or whether it was merely for our benefit.
There it is. The Victoria Scarab. That's the baby you want to get.
The key to human nature is discipline. It allows you to refocus your lives and channel destructive impulses into something that will get you someplace.
So you might think things like picking up trash from the side of the road or helping old people are a waste of time. But this community club is meant to teach you discipline, which in the end is what keeps you in the realm of Homo sapiens instead of that of the lower forms of animal life.
Congratulations, Lawrence. The Blue River Community Club welcomes you as their youth counselor. I know your experience and determination will prove invaluable to the troubled boys of our school. Welcome.
I am so proud of you.
Philip, come out for God's sake. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. King Philip, come out for God's sake. Kingdom, phylum.
What, are you a retard or something? What? Retards talk to themselves.
It's not talk, it's mnemonics. It helps you remember things.
Right. I'm Zoltan Morris. Me and my mom just moved here. I'm out of dad.
Hey, Zoltan, aren't you one of those Homo sapiens?
Lots of dweebs in this town.
My dad's gone too. He left us.
You want to clean up my street next?
Can I join your club? I'm a delinquent.
I hear you're some kind of big role model now.
Hey, you want to roll my model?
What you gonna do about that, huh? Huh?
Let's blow. He's a loser.
Thought your brother was supposed to be some kind of tough guy. He's a wimp. Oh, it's brilliant, Zoltan. Cut it out. Why are you in community? Practically a Boy Scout.
No reason. My brother.
What are you guys, Siamese twins? Can't do anything without him?
I can do stuff on my own. I've been known to tell lies. Small lies. I care too much about myself. I'm lazy.
Fine. You understand? Unless we confront our character deficiencies, how can we hope to overcome them? And wouldn't you say this would be impossible? Character This is what the community club will build for you boys. Honesty and decency. These are the foundations of character. Farewell. I want us to understand each other. Do we? Edward?
Yes.
Your brother, he had some odd ideas about himself, didn't he?
Well, he...
But I can see that you don't have them. You know what I mean?
Not really.
Lawrence thought he was more important than he really was. That's what happened to him. Arrogance, Edward. Is this going to happen to you? He doesn't look very important to you now, does he? But that doesn't matter. He's humble now. And that's what counts. A family can only take so much, Edward, before something snaps. And your brother, he's learned this finally. And he's never going to allow his mother or the rest of you to be humiliated again. Honesty and decency, Edward. It's what character is all about.
I hope you're in bed, young man.
Okay. What happened here last night was a tragedy. This may look like a big pile of junk to you, but the important thing to remember is that this is someone's house. Be respectful. Find whatever is salvageable and put it in these buckets. And don't go near the timbers because that could be dangerous. You're here to help out, not get yourselves hurt. Let's go.
Cool. Check it out. Look what the fire did.
It's just a rock.
It was. Now it's a specimen. Part of the Zoltan Morris collection.
You collect rocks?
Only the good ones.
That's really interesting, Zoltan.
Hey, I have a secret to tell you. If you ever tell, I'll know.
What is it about rocks?
I only have one.
Rock?
No. You know. Testicle.
Why me?
Because you're the only one in this club who's worth it.
Worth what?
Time of day, Sellers. Besides, this way I'll know if I can trust you. Makes girls do whatever you want. Anything.
Spanish what?
Fly. F-L-Y. Fly.
All right.
What do you know?
I know. I've done stuff.
Yeah, with who?
Need a candle?
I need a candle. Dream on. You and Anita? Hopeless. She's a queen, Sellers. You're a zero.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
This is it. God, watch out.
It's just a logger shed. What were you doing in there?
All I can say is prepare to be wowed. Cool, huh?
Sultan's burning things. He lights things. I've seen him.
What things?
Stuff. Paper and trash cans. Driftwood. A couple of loggers' sheds.
That kid's bad news.
He's just fooling around.
You be careful. He's not gonna stop, you know that. He's not the kind who can.
How do you know?
I know.
There. There. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, yes.
I don't think we should be doing this.
Who are you, St. Edward?
Sultan.
Oh, yes. Come on. Oh. Oh.
What are you doing? You crazy?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Didn't even care. Like, fat guys don't matter.
At least you did something.
Yeah, I did.
Huh?
But you were too chicken. Not me. Let's go get my mom's car. We're gonna party.
She was hardly asking.
Oh, she was asking for it. Did you see her?
Yeah, they weren't asking for it either. Easy. I'm at a bar.
Not on me. Open the window.
Yeah. You alive?
Unfortunately. Man. Yeah.
I kind of told her that you'd fix it.
Were you drunk when you crashed that baby?
Me?
This is too kind of you, fixing it up. Edward said you were a genius at things like this. That's the word he used.
Well, I don't know about genius, but you'll get your car back.
Too kind. I wish those dropouts who stole it had 1 ounce of your decency.
I didn't take it. Thieves did.
What do you take me for, Ed? Let me tell you something, Ed. There are 2 kinds of people in this world, and Zoltan's the kind that wants to kill himself.
There are lots of kinds of people in this world.
No, there's not, Ed. There's 2. You're the other kind. The kind that wants to kill somebody else.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Yes, you do. That's why you hang out with Zoltan.
I hang out with Zoltan because he's my friend.
Who are you kidding? You want to kill him, and he wants to kill himself. That's that.
You're crazy.
Maybe.
Hi. Hello, Mr.
Ladies,
Holland.
please.
Hello,
Afternoon, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
So if you've done things, how come you're too chicken to talk to her? Oh, Nita.
Shut up, Zoltan.
Let's see it, Studley.
Hi, Anita.
Hi.
You want a hot dog?
A wiener. A wiener. Get it?
Yeah, it was.
Where's your dad?
Letting us socialize.
Hey.
Nice to see you. Glad to have you.
Thank you, Mr. Allen.
You really bust me, Sellers.
Sir.
You don't think I see through you? What went on in there today?
Nothing. We had a good time.
I'm just trying to help you people.
Help us what?
Become human beings. I know you want to do the right thing. I know you want to tell me what went on in my own house today.
You drank your liquor, sir.
You did, didn't you?
Yes.
And my daughter, Lottie. Did she? Was she corrupted?
Everyone except her.
There's a shadow on my heart, and it's closing on me like a restless demon in the dark. I must face my death.
How come you didn't come down last night?
Didn't feel like it.
It was huge.
I've seen bigger.
Me too, but it was something. My brother said that it started in more than one place.
So?
So that's what arsonists do.
What, your brother works for the fire department now?
He knows about stuff, Zoltan.
He thinks he knows about a lot of stuff.
He knows.
That's bull.
My, you men do beautiful work. It's just great.
What do you think of the paint job?
I can't even tell where they painted. It's amazing.
Thanks.
I did it. I mean, just the paint.
Well, it's pretty good. It's just a little bit off here. Otherwise, it's excellent.
No, it's not. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect, Mrs. Morris. Derry here's an artist.
You just said so yourself.
You did say so.
Did they ever catch those jokers who stole it?
Well, I haven't heard anything.
You know what? You might be right. It looks maybe just a little off, maybe a little brighter where Darian painted it here.
What?
It's close. It's just not perfect.
In the light, you can see the difference. Slight difference. Derry, I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Too late.
I know it was perfect. I don't know why. I was just trying to be polite.
No, you weren't. You were afraid she was going to find out who did it.
Did what?
You know what? Stole her car.
What? Oh, and I suppose you think
Give it
that
up, Edward. Why do you lie to me? You and Lawrence think you have this little secret thing between you. I knew you wrecked the car.
So why didn't you tell?
It's not how I am. It's not how you run a family. You should trust me more instead of treating me like I don't even live here. One day you're gonna learn Lawrence is not some god. You're gonna see that his ideas about rational thought are just weird. He's just like Dad. If we're up to scientific logic, Lawrence would be kicked out of the family for being a menace.
Listen, Dad is not weird. He found greener pastures.
Is that what Lawrence told you?
No, I know.
You weren't even born when he ran off.
So where'd he go?
Who cares?
Derry, he's our father.
Our father ran off with Mom's best friend when Mom was pregnant with you. He stole her car, left her with no money and no life. That's our father. Hey. It's not your fault.
That was a summer I learned more than I wanted to know about almost everything. But knowledge didn't save us. Even when I first understood something was about to go badly wrong.
Hey, Ed! Come up here! Still looking for that Victoria scarab, Ed?
You laugh, but I'm gonna find it.
Who's laughing? You're gonna find everything you ever dreamed of one day, Ed.
You okay, Lawrence? Lawrence, you've really done it this time.
You mad about something, Ed? What'd I teach you about manners, Ed? Say hi to Lottie.
Lawrence.
Our guest wishes to go home now. She asked if you'd help her.
I didn't say that.
Don't disappoint me, Ed.
Come on, Lottie, I'll take you home. I'm really sorry.
Go. I can make it home myself. You think I need you to feel sorry for me?
It's not you I feel sorry for.
Tonight, Sellers.
Tonight what?
Tonight I'm gonna show you something that'll really get you off. No more pictures of bugs for you.
Family scarab bidet. Order Coleoptera.
Huh?
The not bugs.
Mr. Sellers, don't we have something to talk about?
I guess so.
Let's take a little walk. Go ahead. Tell me.
Tell you what, sir?
Edward Sellers, did your brother bring shame on my family?
Did he what?
I think you understand.
I don't know everything that my brother does or doesn't do.
I need you to tell me. Did your brother bring shame on my family?
No, sir. No, he didn't.
I knew I could trust you.
Shame on his family. That's what he said? What about the shame he brought on our family, huh?
I lied. I didn't tell him.
But you will.
You shouldn't have done it, Lawrence. Besides, you don't know everything that I do and don't do.
Yes, I do, Ed.
Come on, it's up here. Shut up, will you? Why are you such a jerk tonight? Come on.
What are we doing here anyway?
Shh. Oh, yeah. I told you, didn't I? No more bugs for you.
What, you followed her here? Come on, Zoltan, let's get out of here. This is sick.
Shut up!
You're a pervert!
Up yours.
We need help. Someone should stop him. He doesn't mean to do it. I mean, not really. Zoltan's not a bad person.
You're sure he's the one setting the fires?
He burns things all the time. Shacks and things.
Well...
He doesn't mean to do it. He can't help himself. He's not the kind who knows how to stop.
He's a troubled boy.
You can help him, can't you?
I know this was difficult for you to tell me. But I want you to know you did a good thing. You did the right thing, Edward.
Hey. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
I shouldn't have called you a pervert.
I guess. You're kind of a pansy, Sellers. But you're still the only one in this town who's worth the time of day. I gotta go. My mom's making dinner. See you later.
I saw him right over there, putting rocks in his backpack. He was polishing them first. What a weird guy. But if I had known what he was gonna do.
The hopelessness of this act is only surpassed by the greatness of his sins. Sins not only against our community, which is coping with the horror of our homes being burnt to the ground, but the sin against life. That it was his own he took does not change the morality of it. It was wrong. It is now our task to forgive. We who were his friends, it is now our task to forgive. We who were his friends. We can't presume to comprehend, but we can acknowledge the force of will, the kind of will that might have led to greatness. But Zoltan Morris, that it was his own life, had no tie at all to not change the splendor. It was a trouble. Excellence. It was wrong. Only boy did not know how to ask for help. It is now our task to forgive. We who were his friends, who were his friends, were his friends, who were his friends.
Edward?
I was just thinking about you and hoping that you were okay. Are you? Oh, I guess that's a really stupid thing to ask. I'm sorry. I'm really lame when it comes to this. No? Not okay?
No, you're not lame. You wanna sit down?
I brought you this. Everybody signed it, but it was my idea. We wanted to, send condolences. You were his friend.
Yeah. So I'm fine.
No, he was lucky. Anybody'd be lucky to have a friend like you.
So, Ed, as a visitor, am I interrupting?
Oh, actually, we were...
And what's your name?
We're kind of talking here.
Anita.
Lawrence.
Anita Candle.
I'm Lawrence Sellers.
I know.
Will I disturb you too?
I think it's supposed to rain. Maybe we should go inside.
I should go. It's probably going to thunder, so...
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Lawrence, I know exactly what you're up to. That's right, Ed. You can see right through me. What am I supposed to do about it then, huh? I don't know, Ed. What do you think I would do about it? Get out of the rain, that's for one thing. No! Does that hurt? Does that hurt? I'm telling Howland! Mr. Howland, it's me, Edward Sellers! I was wrong about my brother and Lottie! I lied! He did bring shame! Mr. Howland!
Edward! What are you? I can't hear you!
I lied! Lawrence!
Let me introduce you to somebody. Meet Butch.
Two kinds of people in this world, and Zoltan's the kind that wants to kill himself. You're the other kind. The kind that wants to kill somebody else.
I'm sure he's the one setting the fires.
He burns things all the time. You made it happen.
What? It was Lawrence! He lit those fires!
How could you do it?
You're taking this Anita thing a little far, aren't you?
I told Howland about the fires.
That's why your friend Zoltan's in the river, champ.
No, Lawrence. You let Zoltan take the blame? What's the scientific logic for that one, huh?
Take it easy, champ.
You did it! I know that. Zoltan is dead because of you.
He's dead because he wants to be.
He died because you set him up.
I set him up?
You made me think that it was him. But I know, Lawrence, I figured it out about the fires and you. And I told Howland.
You're lying.
You said Zoltan wasn't the kind who could stop. But it's you, Lawrence, I know. I figured it out.
You don't know anything. Look at this, huh? What do you see? You want to say the good one and the bad one, but you can't. You know what I see? You and me. The same thing.
It's not true.
The same mean bastard Dad was.
He left before I was even born.
It's in our genes. You're a traitor.
You're burning houses.
The good one and the bad one. Except only one of us is fighting her battles. And if you don't understand that, then you don't understand anything.
Whose?
You know when she was nicest?
Who?
When she could nurse me. I once broke a bone in my hand, and she called it my boxer's fracture. Like it was noble.
Who, Lawrence?
Who do you think?
What are you boys doing up there?
God, you're crazy. It's the only reason you do what you do. Go ahead. Hit me again. Everything else you ever told me was a lie.
Oh boy. A null hypothesis. Did I ever tell you what that was?
No.
In science, it means when things don't turn out the way you planned. Null hypothesis. Listen to her. She's actually starting to feel it instead of play it. Derry.
Never thought you'd listen.
That's nice, Gary.
Your footsteps are different from Mom and Derry's. Did you know that? You walk light and even, like you've practiced. Derry just stumbles around. Mom starts and stops. Like she's waiting for someone to tell her which way to go. You guys all walking around down there. Touching. Mom kissing the top of your head.
Can't hear that.
Well, I suppose it's time.
Time for what?
Think you figured out how to drive without crashing yet? Where to? I don't know yet.
Shouldn't you brought more stuff?
When you're going away, sometimes the last thing you want is it to look like it. Remember that, Ed.
Thanks. But, I don't think I'm gonna need that kind of information.
Because you're so innocent.
What am I gonna tell Mom?
Look at that. I'm running out of things to teach you, Ed. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Found this and this stuff. Guess he didn't want you to worry about him.
I've gone to try my luck in the world.
Guess it's not very logical, is it?
That's okay. Faith takes over at the point where logic fails us. Come sit with me.
Nature abhors a vacuum, you told me once, Lawrence. But it would be many years before that would become true. Even without you, I remained your student. I actively observed like a man of science. I realized that Dari put her faith in music with the same devotion that our mother would turn to the Bible during your dark days. You, of course, had no faith at all except in your anger and your sense of logic. But what about me? I know I became a doctor because of you. But it turns out you were wrong about science. It doesn't answer all questions.
you listen to her, Edward? A real artist, our Derry. Who would have thought?
Derry, oh, that was perfect. Excellent.
Thanks. I played it for Lawrence.
Well, we all wish he could have heard it, dear.
He did.
Oh, that's a nice thought. So, shall we head home?
It's not just a thought. He was here.
I realized that my scientific education was what you gave me to spare me the truth. What really drove you, Lawrence, and what you willed yourself to protect us from was the uncontainable rage of your soul. That was your true religion. Like some ferocious missionary, you took it upon yourself to avenge the humiliations that had been leveled against our family from before I was even born. But you were just a kid, Lawrence. How could you have known that there are some things that simply defy logic? Or that all your attempts to make your logic work would only make you crazy?
Lawrence? Lawrence? I know you're here! Why'd you have to get off that bus? Lawrence? You were wrong, Lawrence! I'm not like Dad. I know you think it, but... Do you hear me, Lawrence? I'm not a traitor to you! I'm your brother!
I knew that from that night on, the world would set itself irrevocably against you. It would haunt and thwart you. But right then, more than anything else, I wanted to stay by your side. I didn't understand you. I probably never will. But at that hour, I thought I would never leave you. So now I know I'm not a man of science after all. Despite you, I am a man of faith. That is what connects us. Hello?
So, you running away from home?
No. In fact, exactly the opposite.
Then I'll see you.
Soon.
Come on, Lawrence!
Forget something, Ed?
I just thought you might want to see something.
Victoria's Scarab. You bought it?
Well,
it's kind of cheating, Ed. Technically speaking.
Well, I was thinking, I mean, if you felt like it, you might help me find the real thing.
It might take some time, you know.